Once upon a time, in a restless city where ambition thundered louder than rain on rooftops, lived a man named Adrian. Once hailed as a prodigy in architecture, Adrian had built dreams in steel and glass until one mistake cracked his world open. A structural flaw in one of his designs led to a tragic failure. No one died, but his reputation did. Clients vanished, lawsuits came, and with them, the silence of disgrace. He abandoned his craft. Now, he spent his days helping his elderly uncle run a fading bookstore tucked between weathered walls and dusty shelves. The store barely kept the lights on. One corner of it, a water-damaged wall near the front desk, had become a quiet metaphor for Adrian's life. He would often stare at it, lost in the same stale regret that haunted his days. Until one rainy afternoon, a knock came at the door. A thin, white-eyed girl stood there holding a wrinkled paper. Her name was Willa. She explained she came after school to read, not to buy, because the library had closed and this was the only place that still smelled like stories. Adrian blinked. "You're here every day?" She nodded. "You never noticed." He hadn't. He'd been too consumed by his own ruin to notice anything at all. That night, he looked again at the damaged wall. For the first time, not as an eyesore, but as a canvas. Something unfinished. He picked up a pencil and started his first sketch in months. The next day, he stripped the plaster and found brick and beams beneath. He framed the space, added shelves, lights, and a cushion-lined nook. It became a small sanctuary, a window in the wall. Willa was the first to discover it. Her laughter, light and sudden, echoed like bird song in winter. News of the transformation spread. More children came, then families. Adrian repainted the walls, reorganized the layout, and turned the crumbling shop into a place of charm, a community space. He ran weekend sketching classes for kids. Quietly, he started to draw buildings again, not for clients, but for himself. One day, a woman stepped into the shop, a gallery owner who had heard about the architect-turned-bookkeeper. She asked to see his sketches. A month later, his drawings hung in a downtown exhibit under the title, "What Remains?" Adrian stood among them, humbled, not the same man who had once climbed ladders of ambition, but someone better and wiser. The moral lesson of the story: in the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity. When the world seems to collapse around you, look again, not for what's broken, but for what is quietly waiting to be rebuilt. Often, the wall is not the end. It's the beginning of a window.